Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again. So let's talk about episode 2, The Damned. Alright, so overall I thought this was a really good episode. I liked it a lot. There was tons of action, multiple characters, multiple locations. So I mean, what more could you ask for? Now, I do like how the episode started out with Aaron, Eric, and Tobin and the rest of the Alexandrians driving those armored cars right into that Savior's outpost and trapping them in that little courtyard area. And of course, the huge gunfight broke out. I do like how, as Saviors were dying, they were turning and becoming walkers. So the Saviors had to defend themselves against the walkers and against the Alexandrians. So I don't remember if that was their plan or not, but hey, either way, worked out awesome. Now, we go over to the satellite station with Tara, Jesus, and Morgan, and they're going to take over that place. They sneak in, they place their men on the sides of the doorways and stuff like that, and once everybody's in position, they break down the door and, take them all out. Now, what was really interesting is as they were going around and finished clearing them out, they found one guy who wanted to surrender. Hey, don't shoot me, I'm a cook. And Tara wants to kill him, because he's a savior, he needs to die. And what is interesting is that Jesus wanted to save him. Now, I don't know if Jesus is becoming the new moral compass of the show, since it used to be Morgan. But, Morgan is now the Terminator, basically. So I'm guessing Jesus is like the new moral compass of the show, I'm guessing. Because he did try to save him, which didn't really work out too well for him. He did, that savior was playing possum, basically. And, took him hostage. And, Jesus, kind of did his ninja moves and took him out, which was awesome. But gotta kind of agree maybe a little bit with Jesus, because I mean, you don't know who's there just because there's no place else to go. I mean, I'm sure there's people there who would like to leave, but they won't make it out there on their own. So I don't know, it kind of a toss-up there. I mean, look at Dwight. He's there, or was there, for Sherry. And, now he's switching teams, and now he's basically on Team Rick. But, I mean, you don't know who else is just in there just because, there's no place else for them to go. So, I don't know. Kind of makes sense, I guess. But, what else? We also had Morgan going around, and he was doing his Terminator stuff. He was killing every savior he came across while having little flashbacks and stuff like that, which was interesting. I don't know if he was breaking down, short-circuiting. I don't know, but that was very interesting. So let's see, what else do we have? This is going to be a very short review. My full review will be up tomorrow with my reaction video, so if you want, be sure to check that out. So that's why I'm going to kind of jump around. What else do we have? And of course we had, they did take prisoners, Jesus, Tara, and Morgan. They did take a lot of prisoners. A lot of saviors surrendered. Morgan comes out and he sees the long-haired, what's his name, Jared. And of course he wants to kill him right then and there just because, well, after everything he's done. But Jesus stops him. So that probably explains some future conflict that is going to happen, just like in that trailer where, Jesus and Morgan are, I guess, in the woods, and, Morgan's basically attacking him with his staff, and, Jesus is, trying to defend himself. So that probably explains what is going on there. So it looks like there's going to be some tension between, Jesus and Rick. I mean, Jesus and Morgan. Sorry, it's late, as you can see. It's like 1:40 in the morning, and I have work at like 10 a.m. So forgive me if I'm screwing up. So yeah, there's probably going to be some future tension between Jesus and Morgan there. It's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. And then, of course, fast forwarding, we got Rick. He went off to, I believe it was another place. I don't remember. There was so much going on. And, he makes his way all the way up to the top of the building. And what is interesting is, he finds, the little baby crib, and he finds the baby inside, Gracie, I think, Gracie, I think her name was. And at that moment there was very interesting for Rick, because, that's basically when he stopped dead in his tracks, and he was like, these guys aren't really monsters, they're parents, they're, basically just people trying to make it, So, I mean, that was a very touching moment. Who knows what happened to the child? I don't know. And then, of course, at the finale, the big reveal, Morales. Morales steps out. He's got his gun pointed at, right at Rick. Hey, Rick, it's over. You're Morales from Atlanta, and, hey, I called the Saviors back. They're on the way. I kind of hope we get to see some sort of flashback, maybe, or at least, explain what happened between Atlanta when he left and all the way up to now. So I hope we get to see something of that, like how did he join them? How did he come across them? What is really interesting is if he is a savior, well, he is a savior basically. Was he there when Glenn and Abe died? Think about that. If he, since he is a savior, was he there during that whole event? I don't know. Very interesting. But yeah, I mean, I hope to see more of Morales' story. Hopefully that plays out in the next few episodes. Maybe the next episode 3, since it did leave off in a cliffhanger, where Morales has his gun pointed at Rick and then he cocks it and stuff like that, and then it just cuts off from there. So I'm assuming episode 3 will pick up basically right where it left off, and I don't know, maybe some more dialogue between the two, maybe some sort of flashback, but either way, it would be nice to see, how he came to be a savior. But yeah, overall, like I said, really good episode. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't know what to give it for a rating, but, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good episode. So anyways, yeah, I hope you guys liked this little review. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And of course, leave me your thoughts and comments. What do you guys think? Did you guys like the episode? Did you not like the episode? What do you think about Jesus trying to save some of the saviors? Do you agree with that? Do you think, there are people there just because there's no place else to go? Let me know what you guys think. And what do you think about Morales? Do you think he's really a savior? Do you think he'll jump ship and join Team Rick again? Or is he going to die? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And, I'm going to have more of a review on my reaction video. That should be up tomorrow. Probably about, 4:30, 5 o'clock Eastern time, hopefully. As you can see, it is getting very early, and I'm getting very tired. So yeah, hopefully around 4:30, 5 o'clock Eastern time, my reaction video should be up, as well as, more of an in-depth review. This was just kind of a quick little review. And what else? Other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way, and I will see you guys next time.